Whether you are new to the credit card game or are already an expert, every once in a while, you will face questions such as,
which credit card should I use?
How does this credit card even work?
Have I hit my spending requirement for this month?
How many points do I even have on this card?
And all this can eventually lead to some incredibly frustrating experiences. Then how? Introducing Dobin. Yes, that same Dobin which I talked about previously, which allows you to easily track your finances by seeing how much money is coming in and what you are spending your money on. And now, they have become even better as they've recently came out with their card compass feature that lets you easily track, manage and maximize your credit card rewards, which I'll be going through in this video. Also, full disclosure, while this video is produced in collaboration with Dobin, rest assured that all my opinions here are entirely my own. And the reason I'm making this video is because I've been using them for a while now, and I honestly feel that this is a super useful feature that will benefit you guys, especially if you are looking for a better way to stay on top of your credit card game. So with that out of the way, let's jump right in. As mentioned earlier, one of the biggest headaches that credit card users will face is to know which credit card they can use at certain merchants. So let's try this out. Let's say you want to buy $99 worth of supplements from Watson's store. Which is the best card to use? Is it the UOB Preferred Platinum Visa card, or the HSBC Revolution card, or the OCBC Rewards card? The answer is OCBC Rewards card. That's because even though they have been nerfed, they are currently offering 6 miles per dollar when you shop at Watson's. This 6 miles per dollar is way better than the 4 miles per dollar that you will get from the other two cards. That's where Dobin comes in. Because with the latest feature, you no longer have to memorize all this info. All you'll need to do is open up the Dobin app in the Home tab, scroll down till you see Best Card for your next purchase. Tap on it, then search for your merchant. For example, let's say I want to buy the latest iPad Air 13-inch that costs $1,199 at a physical Apple store. So I can search for Apple, tap on Edit, enter in the amounts that I'm going to spend, whether it's an in-store or online purchase. Will I be paying via mobile contactless or via the card? Is it a domestic or overseas payment? And whether I prefer miles or cashback rewards? And tada! It shows that among the cards that I have, the UOB Preferred Platinum Visa card will award me the highest number of miles due to its higher $1,100 rewards cap. Otherwise, the next best card to use is the HSBC Revolution card. Then, further down, Dobin can also suggest other cards that I can apply for to earn even more miles, which in this case is the UOB Visa Signature card. I can then tap on the small info button beside it to see all the important information of this card. Like it requires a spending of at least $1,000 in order to earn their higher 4 miles per dollar earn rate, and the bonus earn rate is capped at 4,000 uni dollars, which is equivalent to a $2,000 spend. What's nice is that you don't have to link your bank account to enjoy all these features, because if you see a card that you already own, all you need to do is tap on the I own this card checkbox to save it to your list, where you'll be able to easily see it again in the future. Another thing you can do is customize the home view by tapping on the profile button on the top left, customize homepage, then removing certain widgets or rearranging the widgets to your liking, like bringing the best card for your next purchase up so that it's easier for you to access in the future. Besides that, Dobin also allows you to find out the merchant category code or the MCC of your merchant. For example, recently HSBC Revolution has nerfed their whitelist to include lesser MCC for their dining category. But who even know what all this MCC covers? So let's say I want to find out whether Din Tai Fung falls under this list. I can again head over to the Home tab in Dobin's app, scroll down to merchant category codes, then search for Din Tai Fung. And tada! It shows 5812. Which represents eating places and restaurants, and it falls under this HSBC Revolution's whitelist. Now, maybe you are looking at a card that has multiple versions, but you don't know what's the difference between them. For example, the DBS Altitude card, which has the Amex version and the Visa version. They are like same but different leh. Again, here's where Dobin can help. You can compare the cards by heading over to Credit Cards, switch over to the Explore tab, where you can tap on Compare to compare the cards. For example, the DBS Altitude card gives you 60,000 miles sign-up reward, while the Visa version gives you 2 complimentary airport lounge access every year. Now, in order to fully maximize the potential of your card, you have to carefully go through its entire list of terms and conditions to understand how the card works. But sometimes,
ain't nobody got time for that.
So if you want an easier way to understand a card, You can look for the card by going to the Credit Cards tab, then either find it under My Cards tab or the Explore Cards tab. For example, the UOB one is a rather complicated card, but Dobin is able to break it down nicely. Like, the card requires you to spend a minimum of $500 within a quarter to earn the $50 quarterly cashback. Then, you will need to spend a minimum of 5 transactions in a month. And if you spend at specific merchants, you can get up to 5% extra cashback. But then you will ask, spend at where? At the bottom, Dobin has a list of suggested places where you can use the card to earn upsized cashbacks. Otherwise, if you wish to find out more info of the cards, it also provides the full terms and conditions of the card so that you can fully understand how it works. Ain't nobody got time for that. And here's something interesting. Even when you think you have fully mastered the full potential of the card, you have not. That's because every once in a while, there are occasional discounts that let you further unlock the card's potential. For example, we know that HSBC Revolution is a good card to use at Takagi Ramen since it falls under its whitelist MCC. But did you know that right now, Takagi Ramen is running a promotion where you can get $8 off? And yes, Dobin can help you with that by not only showing you the potential discounts that you can enjoy on top of your existing card rewards, but is also able to curate better deals tailored to your purchase interests. So to look for discounts, you can head over to discounts to see all the current promotions that's going on, including exclusive upsize promotions by Dobin. For example, this old site promo, which lets you save up to $68. Dobin also lets you filter the promotions by different bank cards. For example, let's say I want to travel soon, and I only have a UOB card. In that case, I can tap on Filter, select UOB, Show Discounts, then tap on the Travel category. And Dobin will show me all the ongoing discounts that I can take advantage of. Next, perhaps the most powerful part of Dobin is its ability to give you personalized insights of your card. Check this out. Here, I've linked all my cards to Dobin, and with that, I and cable guys like you can see all the key information at one glance without having to log in one bank at a time. So it's basically like SG Findex, but a lot more powerful. For example, it shows me how much I spent in the previous month, what is the current card balance, the available spend limit, what is the due date of the card. It even shows me how many points I've accumulated on the card. This is especially useful for cards that require me to meet a minimum spend in order to earn their bonus cashback, like the UOB One card, which has a $500 minimum spend for 3 consecutive months. Plus, it's also useful for making sure you are spending within the rewards spending cap. For example, the City Rewards card, which has a $1,000 cap. So once I see that I'm about to hit the cap, I will just switch over the spending to another card. Pro tip, in order to make this insight a lot more accurate, what you can do is tap into a card, then tap to enter statement date to set the correct statement date for your card. I can also tap on transactions to check my past transactions, which could be helpful in letting me know where I've been spending my money, as well as discover any hidden transactions that I may have not known about. Besides that, you can also tally the transactions by selecting the multi-select button on the top, then tap on the relevant transactions to see the total amount as well as share when necessary. Now, you might be wondering, is Dobin even safe to use? Few things. While you are able to anonymously share your data with Dobin to help train its personalization models to better fit your needs, you can always say no if you are uncomfortable with sharing your data. Any personal data will remain in the app and never leave your mobile device. This means you have complete control of your data and only you have access to it. Then, even if you have linked your bank accounts to Dobin, the connections are always authorized by 2FA, which prevents Dobin from accessing your data without your permission. This access can be revoked at any time should you wish to change your mind. So, that was all the features that Dobin has came out with. And I certainly think it can help you simplify your credit card journey while bringing out its full potential. So, if you have not tried them out yet, you can check them out by using my code KELDOBIN and get 3 exclusive Dobin discounts in the first month to earn $15. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hopefully, you found it useful. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.